Save the Children Mozambique stands out as a leading program on the continent of Africa, focusing on over 1.4 million children today in Mozambique. And I'm here to share a bit of Save the Children's work around the world, work that is making a remarkable difference in protecting the health of children so that they survive to age 5. And 5 is a critical year. If you make it through the risky first 5 years, you don't face the same risk of death again until age 70. Sadly, however, every year in developing countries, almost 10 million children die, largely from preventable or treatable causes. That's one child every 3 seconds taking a last breath. But it doesn't have to be that way. Save the Children is leading a campaign to dramatically reduce the preventable deaths of children called Survive to 5, and I'm proud to join the Save the Children in this effort. And Save the Children's role in this is what we're going to see.
Well, in essence, we've got these volunteers who we've trained to provide some real basic information and to look at the children, especially the newborns, to make sure that they stay healthy, and then to advise the mothers as to whether they should take the child to the local health post or perhaps do something in-house to make sure that the child stays healthy. Very good.
And the skin-to-skin technique that we just saw demonstrated, what is the purpose of that? What does it accomplish?
The purpose is to keep especially babies who are born underweight as warm as possible. Warmth is so important for an undernourished, an underdeveloped child so that the child can actually catch up with the nutrition that the mother can provide through breastfeeding or through traditional commercial foods.
So really it comes down to keeping the baby warm.
Exactly.
Whatever it takes, with the little caps that were put on, with the skin-to-skin contact, with the clothing
shoes,
around it,
exactly.
and the shoes.
Yeah. So it's really, it's what we call community case management, where the local people are essentially responsible for identifying some of the problems that the children will have, and then finding out what a solution would be to their medical problem.
And using local people from the community is really the key.
Really, really is the key. Yeah, exactly, because those are the people that everyone trusts. And when you build up those skills, they're able to really transmit the information, and people are willing to accept that information.
So what we've just seen is a demonstration of a mosquito net, which really costs just a few dollars, that's provided by the local community. And the important aspect is the education, the instruction, to make sure that the mosquito net itself is tucked in all the way around. So the demonstration we've seen today is for the community to make sure that they use it correctly. This mosquito net, just a few dollars, indeed can save lives.
Another really important aspect of good health, especially for children in a community like this, where treatment of water to make it potable is extremely important. You can imagine the water that comes out of the wells, not very purified at all. So we've taught these women how to treat the water with locally available products to make it potable for them, their family members, and their children in particular.
What we've just seen today with Save the Children is that a bottle this size, it costs about 25 cents, can treat unclean water and make it clean. 500 liters worth of unclean water. That can save children's lives. How do you train a community worker like this?
Again, we'll spend some time, usually a week or 2 weeks, talking about a particular theme and making sure that they understand the methodology for transmitting the information, and then give them some practice as well in a particular simulation, and then go out there and follow up with them as well to make sure that we see how well they do initially in some of these home visits.
Both of us eat a lot of matapa.
Senator Frist, this is Julieta, and again, one of these really dynamic women that we use to help transmit a lot of really important messages about good nutritional value for children that's really important for a community like this one in Matalan.
Julietta, thank you very much for helping us today. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So now we're going to take you, Senator, just to one of the homes in this village and actually see one of our health workers meet with a mother and a child to give them a little bit of advice on how to make sure that the child stays healthy.
So right now we have a child had pneumonia. And remember that more people under the age of 5 die of pneumonia than any other cause, who otherwise could die, but has been identified by somebody in the community, a local health worker, somebody who lives right here, but who's been trained by Save the Children to talk to assess, and then now make that referral to the hospital. And now you have mom who has gathered up all of the belongings to join her child at the hospital. And she just gave the child some cough elixir, some local elixir that she put together to stop the cough on the way. And they're off. How far away is that, the hospital from here?
Again, it's about a 15 minute to 20-minute bicycle ride. Again, it could make the difference simply because before they would take perhaps hours to get the child to the hospital. So now we're going to go in and visit the maternity ward here at the Moprovlani Health Center. And we have 3 patients.
And these are women who have had babies in the last few days?
Recently had their babies, yes. These 2 babies are of normal weight and in good shape, and they obviously just newborns.
These little caps have been knitted by people in the United States, but the point is that babies tend to die of hypothermia or low body heat. And by putting a little cap on a baby's head, you actually keep that heat in. And what you hear in the background is a woman instructing, the nurses instructing these moms as to the importance of these little baby caps. There. And you want to keep the baby warm.
Let's go over and visit the school now that Save the Children built several years ago in the same village of Moprovlani.
This is a book that somebody sent from America that talks, and it's written in English, but you can see the pages in the book itself, like this. So the book tells a story. It's on malaria. And you look at the first page, and you actually read the book, and you can hear us talking in the background. And this is written out, and it describes what she's doing, and it's a lesson to teach the children. This low-cost, low-tech teaching tool can help revolutionize education. They like it. This is the team of Save the Children in the community here. We talked about nutrition. We're talking about saving the lives of young children through clean water. The team that reaches out with the great community health workers behind us that touches people so that they will live not just better, but indeed more fuller lives. And you can help Save the Children do just that. Save children's lives. It's simple and it's rewarding.